Okay. So we'll have three members of our group present today. Yeah.
So we focus on engineering for our project, and it's by Jacob, Jamin, and myself. So we first researched about engineering. We found out that there were 5 general majors to engineering, which was civil engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical, electrical, and industrial. And we wrote like a small little description of each different major. And we also wrote like what kind of concepts or analysis or equations they used in each engineering major. And we also wrote majors that students chose to. And then next we searched out variations of majors, and 3 of them were biochemical engineering, which is biology, chemistry, and engineering. Second one was software engineering, which is computer science and engineering. And the third one was engineering and operations management, which was about optimizing processes. And a few unexpected majors were mechatronics, which is robotics, control systems, and electromechanical systems. And the second one was human factors engineering, which consider human characteristics and behavior to provide better work environments.
Yeah, so we also looked at top schools. We compiled our own rankings based on a lot of sources. If you can see, we sorted by engineering major first. So we have civil engineering schools, chemical engineering schools, and so on and so forth. And you can see that there's a lot of common schools that hold these rankings. And if you scroll a little bit down, you can kind of see the reasons. So a lot of these schools like MIT, Stanford, Georgia Tech, Caltech, and UC Berkeley, they tend to have a lot of resources into research, and they offer excellent financial aid, and they are usually at the forefront of technology and engineering. So that's why they are the top rated schools. Then I'll pass it off to Jamin to talk about related jobs.
So basically then we looked into like the related jobs and the pathways we can take if we take the engineering pathway. So basically, if you're trying to get an engineering degree, you can actually open up various opportunities across multiple industries. So basically, if you can get a chemical engineering degree, you can actually go into even like the bio industry, or you can even go just the chemical industry. And especially while core engineering disciplines like civil, mechanical, electrical, and chemical engineering directly align with certain jobs. So basically, like if you major in electrical engineering, you probably will become an electrical engineer. But like other like pathways are also possible if you take an engineering pathway. And if we move down a little bit, we also listed some jobs that you can get by majoring in certain engineering degrees. And after that, we kind of figured out that although not all jobs in engineering don't like require a PhD will drastically increase your chances, especially when going for like jobs in the chemical, biomedical, or aerospace engineering fields. And finally, we wrapped up our entire project by finding other like skills or requirements that are needed for certain fields in engineering. So basically, for especially in robotics or mechanical engineering, computer aided design or CAD is a necessary thing, or certain like special jobs such as like project coordinator or assistants, like they need to have skills to like work with others, and that's also a very like needed skill when it comes to like engineering degrees. So yeah, that's basically all we have.
I'm just curious, can you scroll down a little about the About Us section? Or was that like not something you guys wanted to go over? No? You guys want to just leave it there?
I can go into it to kind of
Okay.
wrap things up.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so I guess, yeah, the students, well, I mean, I'm the team leader, but a lot of the work, especially in the latter half, when I kind of, after giving the framework for researching, I kind of left it to the 3 students to make decisions about website design, what pieces of information to include. And so especially with this project, I wanted to make sure that they had a clear reason for doing this. And so one of the ways we kind of tied together this whole project was making sure that they could help fellow students, especially those coming after them who are interested in engineering, to make sure that they have the resources, especially all consolidated into one place. You know, the internet has a lot of resources, you know, and even though there's a plethora of information, it's very hard to find very useful places where useful and reliable places that that is a centralized location for all this information. And so with that, that is our project. Thank you.